I graduate college tomorrow. Honestly, looking back, pretty surprised that I did it. I feel like I was kind of unprepared for the whole thing when I came in. Like, I didn't even know what a major was until like literally like a month in. I remember like going on the website and just like clicking random buttons and then getting put into like my program thing. I'm happy that I did it and I'm excited, but I feel like I could have been a bit more prepared. I remember I was on academic probation after one semester. I was getting like emails. They're like, you got to get it together, man, or you're going to have to get out. It all worked out in the end. Graduate tomorrow. Above a 3.0 too, which I'm proud of that. And I'm 20 years old, which is also dope. This is like the coffee shop thing. It's where I would get most mornings, get my coffee. There's only like 2 good types of iced coffee here. The rest tastes like cat piss. Yeah, you start to get sick of the food after a while. That's one thing I discovered. Dude, what's that? Do you hear that? Why is that going on for so long? Oh. That's the longest round of applause I've ever heard in my life. It's still going.
I'm about to open the door. Everyone's gonna be like staring at us, clapping.
Dude, they're still clapping. I can still hear it. This is my old statistics room. Look, I tried hard because I was on academic probation, so my GPA was like below a 2.0 basically, and you have to have it above that to stay at the school. So I remember I was in stats the next semester after that, so I was like, all right, I gotta focus, and because I didn't really try all that hard in high school, and there's some stuff here I didn't try on that hard, but I remember I was in statistics. I'm like, I'm gonna focus hard. I'm gonna pay attention to everything he writes on the board, take down all the notes and stuff. And the second I opened my textbook, it was like reading a foreign language. I knew I was screwed. So like the time came, it was like a week or 2 weeks into class. We had our first test. You be me, sit down. Oh. So I remember I took the test. I wasn't confident about it, but I was like, I probably got like a C or something, because you know, sometimes you feel like you're not confident about tests, but then you end up like doing better than you thought. So he was like, this is what he did. He was handing out tests. He was like, okay, here's your test. And he's like just quietly handing out everyone's tests like this. He gets to me. This is exactly what he did. He goes, folds the fucking test and puts it down like that. And then, dude, I open up the test. I knew it was bad, because when your teacher does the fold, you know you're screwed. I opened that thing, 23%, dude, 23%. So literally, it was like the beginning of class. Like class was like 5 minutes in. I literally took the test off the desk, put it in my backpack, zipped up my backpack, and literally just walked out. So I was like, there's not a chance I'm passing this class. So I ended up like switching programs and getting into another stats class that was online that I still got a D in, but I at least passed it and got the credit for it. Dude, it's hot out. This is my freshman dorm. I'm from Minnesota, so the winters get brutally, painfully, horribly cold, and there's always like snow and ice covering everything. So why did I do this in the first place? My friend Chase lost a bet, and I don't know why I did it. I just decided to do it with him. I got covered in like dish soap or laundry soap or something, and slid like belly first down the hill, and then like rolled into the street. Got cut up really bad and it hurt a lot, so I don't know why I did that. I just remember when I took a shower after, it felt like I was getting stabbed by the devil. A lot of crazy stuff happened in this dorm. It was a good time. Also, I'm really tired because I woke up at 4 a.m. and didn't go back to sleep. Because whenever I have like big events coming up, I can't sleep the night before. So I'm exhausted. As you can tell by my physique, I was a star on the football team. I played middle linebacker. I also played wide receiver. I was like a DK Metcalf and Julio Jones hybrid. I'm gonna show you guys a play that happened that was really special to me. Let's just say that this is the end zone, right? This line right here represents the back of the end zone. So basically what happened was, it was the national championship game. I was out here, you know, like I always am. I play every snap because it was kind of like a liability to have me off the field on the bench. You know, some people, it's a liability to have them on the field. For me, it was a liability to have me off the field. Basically, I was really tired. I was gassed. I was playing every snap. It was the fourth quarter. It was winding down. Coach told me, he's like, listen, Ben, like, it's okay for you to take a rest. You know, I understand this is the most important game in our school's history, but, you know, sometimes Superman has to take off his cape, right? And I was like, listen, coach, it's me, baby. The QB lobbed it up like he always did, because throwing it up to me is like throwing it up in the ocean. Obviously, I'm gonna come down with it. 2 seconds left on the clock, down by 6. He throws it up. My feet are in the back of the end zone like this. He tosses it up. I reach back, one hand, and just hauled it in. Like Odell. Sent us to the national championship game. And
That was the national championship.
oh, yeah. The stadium was rocking, as you can see. I got some offers from like the NFL, like there were scouts from like the Vikings and shit, but I was like, you know what? I'm not in this for the money. I never was in it for the money. I was in it for the love of the game. All right, guys, none of that was true. I wasn't on the football team, but I did do something cooler. I drove a shuttle bus. This is not my car, by the way. I wish it was my car, but it's not. It's nice though. Basically, the thing I drove was like a Metro Mobility bus looking thing, but it was for our school. It was one of those white buses. We would stop here at Target, right in the spot, and I picked up an old lady. We didn't just drive students, we drove like faculty and staff around too. So I just assumed she was one of those. There's a giant logo of the school on the outside of the bus. On the front of the bus, it says the school's name. On the side of the bus, it has the school's name. So I'm like, you can't really miss that you're getting on this. It's not a Metro Mobility bus. She got on, didn't say anything the entire ride back. I pull into the school and she's like, this isn't my apartment complex. I was like, yeah, it's not. She's like, well, you need to take me there. I don't know where we are. And I was like, this is a bus for Bethel University, not a Metro Transit bus. And she was like, oh, well, I don't, and she was like stuttering a lot because I'm sure she had like some cognitive disorder. I asked her where her apartment complex was and she said she didn't know. So I was like, well, I can't really bring you there if you don't know where it is. So I like called security and they just told me to drop her back off at Target. So I just went back to Target and just dropped her back off there. I felt really bad because she had no idea where she was. She was like in outer space. Hopefully she was able to find her way back. Oh God, I feel so. God, I feel like a dick. One time I was driving the shuttle, and that, like, you have to scan in to get into the school. I literally, it's like a stand that has like a thing attached to it. I literally snapped it off. I like hit it. So I just like parked the bus and like walked back to him. It was really embarrassing. It was like the walk of shame walking back there. Today's the day. I walk across the stage at 1 p.m. And right now we're just going to get breakfast at the finest breakfast establishment in the world, McDonald's. This isn't my car either, by the way. It feels like I'm always in someone else's car besides my own. All right, I got like 2 hours till I need to be at the place to walk across the stage. Basically, I have to pack everything up from here because I'm moving out of this dorm room and moving into an apartment with 2 friends today. This is a piece I did myself, very proud of it. I call it Demon Barney, and it's been a centerpiece of our room for the past 9 months. I didn't realize I don't have dress pants or dress shoes, so I'm gonna be walking in jeans and some ripped Converse that have a lump in here that I can't figure out what it is, and I can't get it out. And I think it's like rocks or something.
Do you think you would do anything differently about college if you did?
Would I do anything differently? I mean, college is just like ups and downs and highs and lows. I remember I just came into college like really like lonely, and I was really, really lonely for a while, and then eventually you start to find people that you like and things you like to do, and then you start to like enjoy it more. And then I was always just focused on getting done and like getting out and just getting done fast. And you know, when I look back, I have like the same cliche answer everybody does about would you do anything different, and it's just like I would probably just try to